Let's talk politics. I know Lucinda right now is probably thinking, oh, that's not a good idea. The topic I want to talk about today is politics in retirement. So I've been thinking this morning. I've had a lot of time to think. I've already finished a couple of coffees. But what got me thinking about politics in retirement? Well, a couple of weeks ago, we were just in South Dakota, and we cruised around Mount Rushmore. And with everything in the news these days, not only is the state's going through an election, Canada's got one next year. So I started thinking about politics in retirement. Does it mean the same as when you're in your working days? Now, let me do a little bit of housekeeping here first. I really want to hear comments about this. I want to hear people's opinions, but I don't want to see comments targeting people and racial groups and different groups and, anybody within the public. If you want to comment about the political parties and the guys who are leading them or trying to run for whatever office, they're free. They're open game. Whatever you want to say about them, because they're public servants. They're in the public eye. But I don't want to see any comments directed towards the general public and different groups. And the one thing to remember is about the most important thing is to get out and vote. We've got the right to vote in this country, and that's about the strongest opinion we can ever do is vote. And I'm a firm believer that if you don't vote, you don't have a right to complain. Anyhow, politics in retirement. So what does it mean when you're retired? Well, watching all the news, all the rhetoric that goes on TV, and the news and the TV reporting's not like how it used to be. None of these stations or newspapers, they can't afford to run their own business, so they're all funded by somebody. And whoever funds them, that's the way they're going to target the news. You don't bite the hand that feeds you. But in retirement, is it really worth the anxiety and the stress? And, if it makes you upset to watch it, all the garbage you watch, is it really worth it anymore? Is it worth your time to sit there and watch it? I know you have to be educated in order to vote the way your opinion swings you to vote. But really, do you have to watch it every single night, every day, every morning? Coffee shops you go to, they have it on sometimes. Last spring when we took a trip through Central America and the top of South America, I stayed away from the news for about 3 months, and we didn't get the local news feed down there. And I kind of enjoyed that. And personally, my stress level went down. I don't know if it's so much stress or anxiety about watching all the garbage. And now, through the summertime that we've been back in North America, you can't get away from it, it seems like. Or is politics in retirement, is it just a form of entertainment? Is it like a reality TV show where you just laugh at it? I don't know. But at what point do you shut it off? Now, I remember having a conversation with my parents years ago before they passed on. And all of us, they're kids. We're all set in our place and we're doing fine. my mom and dad would be watching politics every day on TV, and it would make them so upset. And I was talking to them like, is it really worth it at the age that they were at for the stress level that it was giving them and how upset they would get? Is it worth watching? And I kept on trying to convince them to watch something else. And I don't know. I don't know if there's a magic age where you just need to shut it off. Anyhow, I'm looking forward to some of the comments. I am kind of looking forward to what people want to write. It's a hot topic with some people. And that in itself is a form of entertainment. Well, for me. Anyhow, I was just thinking while I'm riding. That's what happens when you get too much time on your hands. So I'm back out riding again. I'm heading east. I left home this morning. And where am I going? I'm going to Eastern Canada for a motorcycle run. That might be on the next episode. This is such a beautiful part of the country here in BC. We're just coming up to Three Valley Gap ahead of us. Have a good day. Have a great week. Ride safe if you're still riding. And we'll see you on the next episode when we're in Ontario.